Right, so I did say I was going to do a tour of the back garden, and here we go. So I've been really busy. Firstly, I repotted this. Oh gosh, this plane is back. So I repotted this a Japanese maple. I had it in just a small black pot that we bought it in, but I put it into this nice big pot here. You can see. I'll show you how I repotted it. There's plenty of space for it to grow, and I'm going to keep it here because it is quite short, and if I put it in the ground, I won't be able to see it, and I still haven't decided where I want to put it, so that's why I've just left it in the pot there. So that's that are going to stay there. And yeah, it was root bound. When I took it out of the pot, I could see the roots were already swelling around it, so I just loosened it a bit and planted it. And then here you can see my after that cleanup, everything's looking good. That Ozothamnus is doing great. It's getting new buds as well now. And then my aloe as well that I repotted, so that is good. And this it's called a Buddha's temple. This is a crassula Buddha's temple. Now it used to be there at the back, and I was watering one of the days and I saw that it had come out. I don't know how. I'm not sure if the dogs had got there and taken it out, but yeah, it was uprooted. So I brought it and I just put it in here. It looks it looks like a snake if you just look at it, because of all this leaves are so close together. Yeah, so I just put it there. That will be fine. It's getting a lot of color because it was shaded at the back, but now it's getting a bit more sun, so that's doing good. And this aloe is doing good in this pot as well. Yeah, look how good everything else looks. And my portulaca is blooming and gotten so big. I'll put footage of all the portulaca blooms at the end. You can see the different shades of green. And my maple. Now that's what I want to mention as well. Look, we are now at the end of summer, right? We haven't got, like, next week is autumn, but it's pushed out new growth. So these are all brand new leaves. So I think it's happy. Look at this kuro. Get out of the garden. Come here. He's forever looking confused. Yeah. So anyway, that's a surprising thing that's happening with the maple. And then the rest is looking good. And my silver spoon here is quite big. And then look at my this marigold seeded itself. Yeah, this marigold seeded itself here. So I've left it. And there's my little peanut cactus as well, next to that kalanchoe. And I just moved this pot to this pot here. But I got one more plant to plant, and that's this native. I've just left it here for now because I haven't decided on that as well. There's my big dandelion weed. I am gonna uproot it and plant it in a pot, keep it ready for winter, for all the little animals, creatures. There, and that's my maple. That's I moved it here because it was getting scorched, but it's still getting burnt, but not as bad as last year. So I'll just wait and see what it looks like over autumn. And I did a whole clean up here. Oh, I must show you, goodness, this was such a mess. this whole spot had all the chalk sticks here, and it was just falling over the entire it had come out of the garden bed actually. And not only that, it's this pentia as well that has just grown so huge and had taken over this spot at the back, growing around everything and smothering it. So I cut that all back, and now it's just so much neater. You can see the grass even died in that spot that it had grown, where it had grown over. So yeah, I did a bit of a cleanup there, pulled out all of that, just cut it right back. You can see how thick the stems are. It is so healthy. So I might pull that whole thing out and put in new cuttings, so it takes a while to catch on. And you would see I've got footage of how the plant had actually got into this garden art as well. That's an issue. I don't know. I might take it out. This little Muhlenbeck here is doing good. So I trimmed it. It's nice and wispy there. And there's my Sibaldi is ready to bloom. Can't wait. This sedum is really pretty. And then I just want to mention this little maple trees seedlings that I've got here. So someone gave this on Facebook back in September 2025, which was our spring here, and it was so tiny little seedlings, and I planted them up, and I am so excited to say, look how they're growing. So I've got this few here, and I have a few more here on this side. Here, these look big as well. Some have grown bigger and some are not so huge or not so tall, but that's fine because these just grew from seed. Her tree, she said, it provided a lot of seed last year, and the first time it had ever put forth so many seedlings. So I don't know what it is, but yeah. So this corner, oh, let me show you this drama that was here. So that Apentia had grown right over, taken over everything. It had smothered all the plants around it, and so I cut it back. It's just loving life there. So I'll put in footage here of it. Was just all over and so healthy, loving it, but it was just too much, so I had to cut it all back, pull out all the grass that had let me just wait for this plane to go overhead. My goodness, they've almost gone, but you can still hear them anyway. Yeah, so see, my sedum is starting to bloom, but yeah, I had to cut that back. It was so bad. It was smothering everything, and it was just too huge, so I had to just clean up that whole space and cut it back. Now it's so much neater, and I got space here. I can see the grass, see the ground, and even that aloe was covered up at the back. So this is about to flower. My sedum. Fly. Oh, I think, what else is there? Some ants. Oh, I think that's a native bee. Look how tiny it is. Looks like an ant. Oh, yeah, so that's good. I've got quite a few sedums here, so I know they'll have food there. Yeah, that's that. So I won't show you. I mean, there's nothing much going on there. You can see I gave everything a cut back and cleaned up that bed. And after cutting them back, the daisies and all have grown up and put more blooms out. Another flush. Look how lovely they look. And even this bacopa. Oh, another plane. Good Lord. Right, and this, I'll just mention this daisy that's drove me. It's like the most annoying thing. Just been growing and growing and growing, and only now starting to flower. It's just taken up so much of space. Look at my pomegranate flowering. Yes, that's that. I'll show you some flowers of all the portulacas that's been blooming next to when it's sunny. Today is not sunny. This one's doing fine. Everything's going well here. Just need to keep on top of cleaning. And I love these daisies. They are different from the other brachyscome daisies. These are so delicate. And this has also put out more blooms after I cut it back. So that'll probably be the last of it before we go into autumn. And I'll show you this little planter. Look how full it is with all this portulaca. I've got some footage of them when the sun was out and it was so pretty and bright. So I'll put that on the screen here for you. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little tour of the back garden. And I shall catch you again next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.